Hi everybody, welcome to this demonstration of how we're going to upload lessons to the Learning Object repository. I'm starting off on the SetVC homepage so I can show you where the link to that is. So the link to the regular BCUDL project is over here in the left hand column, but the link to the lessons repository is in the center column. So I'll just click on that, and here's what the page looks like. And you already know that you don't need a password to download lessons, but you do need a password when you're ready to upload lessons. So once you have your password, you just sign in. And then you're in an area that shows you the lessons that you've already uploaded on the left hand side, and then the same page that you see when you're on the main page. Now in order to create a new lesson, you go under the lessons section, and at the very bottom there's a plus icon, and you click on create new, and it sets up a blank lesson template for you. And this template exactly matches the downloadable Word template that you have been given to design your lessons from. Now I do have one that I'm going to work with that was sent in by Megan Hannon, and she did a really nice job of writing hers up, so let's use hers as an upload example. So Megan did a lesson on Canadian provinces and territories, so that's the title. So I'll just type that in the title box here. And the subject area here is social studies, and you notice when I click on social studies here, then the subject subcategories change, and so we'll choose human and physical environment from the subcategories. It's created for primary level, but you could also select intermediate or secondary there. And we're not ready to share this lesson yet. When the lesson is all done and it's ready to upload it, then you check this box here, Share Lesson. And you also have to check that box for every file that's attached to this lesson. But we're not ready to share it yet, so I'll just uncheck that. Now the rest of the sections here each have their own tab. So there's a separate tab for descriptors, a different tab for overview, a different tab for goals, another one for anticipatory set, but they all work exactly the same way. And every time that you finish one of these sections, I'd encourage you to save it, because the website only recognizes clicking, such as mouse clicks that you use when saving, as activity on the website. It doesn't recognize typing as activity. And after 20 minutes of inactivity, your account will automatically close. So you don't want to do that and lose all of your work. So I am going to save right now, just so that doesn't happen. Okay, so we're in the descriptors box, and Megan has given us some descriptors here. These are the keywords that people would use to search for your lesson. And let's see if I can make this a little bigger, and we'll look at the instructions at the top. It says enter just the keywords that can be used in the search field to find your lesson content, including grade level, descriptors, assignment, special attributes of the lesson, and I like to put the software in there too if there's any special software like Kurzweil or Smartboard that's being used. So we'll put, I think I'll put Canada, Canadian, provinces, territories. I'll put primary, geography, and reading. And then I'm going to save. because I'm done that section. Now I'll go to the overview section. Let's see what Megan has written here. She said, I'll make this a little bigger so we can see it. She said, this is the second lesson of a unit on Canada. Will take a minimum of 2 periods to complete, and other opportunities to practice, enhance, and reinforce knowledge using the games are recommended. I'm just going to copy this from Word. Actually, I'm going to copy all of it. And we'll just paste this whole thing in. So I'll just go Control-C to copy that, and I'll go back to the button here on the website, because there's a special feature built into this now that's called Paste from Word. So if you go to the 5th icon in the toolbar here, there's something called Paste from Word. So I'll click on that, and when I do, I get a different box, and I can just go Control-V and paste that text that came right from Word into that window. Now if I click the Insert button, it goes right into my document. One problem that we're having with the LOR is the text is incredibly small. It will look okay on your screen, and then when somebody goes to download the lesson, it will be very, very tiny. So I'm going to select all of the text that's in here and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll even make this top section bold, and let's change the font size and make this quite large at the top. Let's make that 18 at the top, and for the rest of it I'll make summary bold as well. Oh, it was bold already. I unbolded it. So let's just make that one, I guess we're making this all 14. 14 is a pretty good size. Now that looks to me like it didn't all get pasted. But maybe it did. Let me double check. There we go. Okay, so those are the two things that I would do on each section there. Just cut and paste using that Paste from Word option, and then change the font sizes so they're a little bit bigger, easier to read, and then just go save. So the procedure then is the same for every single one of those tabs. The same thing for the goals, the anticipatory set, new knowledge, practice, wrap up, materials, and assessment. They all work exactly the same way, and if you followed the lesson template, then you'll see it matches exactly, and all you do is just copy and paste all this information using that Paste from Word option. If you have any problems with downloading, I'll be happy to help you or even do it for you if I have time and you don't. So good luck uploading to the LOR, and I hope we get lots of lessons this year.